how many of you are going to be fasting this 40-day period or the Lenten period? I know it's not going to work. There's one hand there. Good. Two hands. And the reason why I asked, 3 hands. Well, first of all, no more chicken wings, that? And the reason why I asked that question is because if we heard the gospel reading today, it says in there, when you fast, do not do it like the hypocrites where they go out and they tell people that are fasting and they show their faces all upset because, oh, the fast. Oh, we got to do this fast. You're out loud, you're out doing it in front of people so that people can say, oh, wonderful Christopher, wonderful Father Theo, he's a fasting person, he's a holy man. Look at him, he's suffering so much because he can't eat chicken wings, and so on and so forth. That is a difficult for me. So it says in the gospel that when you fast, actually probably look prettier or more kept than when you're not fasting at all. Don't show anyone that you're fasting. Don't talk about it as if it is a reward ceremony. Don't talk about it as if it's something that God gave to you and it is only to you and God bless you and so on and so forth. Or don't do it in a way that is putting the other person down as well. Do it in secret. Keep your mind secret. Keep your mouth quiet. Do it in relationship with your spiritual father, what your spiritual father has told you to do. Do it quietly. And if you want to instruct someone, like I have to instruct people many times, do it quietly and with love and passion. But not out there putting the other person down. The second thing that we hear in the gospel reading today is extremely important. It is if you forgive someone on earth, God will forgive you in heaven. If you do not forgive someone on earth, God will not forgive you in heaven. And this is extremely important that the church puts this reading of the gospel here right before we enter Lent. And I say that because there's two things. One thought is that we shouldn't even enter Lent unforgiven. We shouldn't even enter Lent without at least forgiving everyone around us. And then the other one is that we should at least remember forgiveness as we go through Lent. So there's 2 points of view that you can take on it. Either way, forgiveness is extremely important that we do either before Lent or during Lent, ready for Pascha. And it is extremely important why? Because when I do not forgive that other person, when I am the one who is judging that other person, I am more worthy than them, or they are not worthy to be with me, or to be near me, or to talk to me, or for me to talk to them, then we are exactly like Satan who wanted to be God. We are exactly like those who want to be God. And remember what happened to Satan. He fell from heaven immediately because he wanted to be God. And when we want to judge one another, and when we want to be the judge for all people, and I am unwilling to forgive, I cannot forgive that person, then we play the role of God. And God says to us, it is not what I have asked you to do. How can you, who are a servant of me, not forgive or judge a servant of mine? You are all servants. You are all children of God. You're all my servants, so you are no better than the other one. And so your role is to love one another, not to judge anyone. That is my job, God would say. And so we have to remember forgiveness is huge when it comes to preparing ourselves for Holy Pascha. And the third thing, and this is a big one in the New World, as I mentioned in Greek. And I should mention also what I kind of said about the coronavirus. People have asked me already about whether this is the plague that it speaks about in Revelation. And I'm not going to dwell on it because, first of all, I don't believe it to be anywhere near the plague because, first of all, this is a human thing that we have created amongst ourselves. And a God-given plague would not wipe out 1% or 2% of the people. If you remember the flood of Noah, it pretty much wiped out the entire population. So don't worry about that as if it is from God a plague. But if you do, if you are worried about the end times, which you shouldn't be, but if you are, if it's even a thought in your mind, forgive, first of all. Be humble, as it talks about with fasting, and prepare yourself through being in control of yourself, and that is what fasting is. And thirdly, do not store treasures here on earth. Do not store up your treasures here on this earth, because where your treasure is, as Jesus says, and it's so true, there will your heart be also. And I'll give you an example. The markets now, the financial markets, have taken a tumble because of everything that's going on with the coronavirus. Pretty sure that in some of the poorest countries of the world, they don't care. Pretty sure they don't care because they are worried about food and water. You and I care because our financial treasures are in those markets. Our treasures are in the housing market, in the financial markets, and so on and so forth. And everything that happens to those markets, we're worried about. Our treasure is there, so we're focused there. We're not worried about food, we're not worried about water, we have those things, great. But where our treasure is, there our heart will be also. And I've done hundreds and thousands of funerals where no one takes anything with them. Not even the clothes that they are buried in, they remain in the casket and they melt away like we do dust to dust. And ultimately, if we have treasures on this earth, and this is where our mind and our heart and our soul is, then we are unable to really focus our heart, our mind, and our soul on the things of God, which are forgiveness, love, and those things. And so this gospel reading that we hear today is a beautiful reminder to kind of cut the ties to certain things, to our treasures here, to this ego that we have, and the need to be God to other people. We are simply God's children, and we have to forgive, we have to be in control of ourselves and be humble, and we have to focus on the needs of our soul, the treasures of heaven. I pray that we have a blessed Lenten period. Remember these things as we enter Lent. Tomorrow we enter Lent. And I also remind you, I also remind you to take tomorrow, which is called Cheesefare, and try and be as peaceful as you can. It was a tradition we had at the seminary where everything was off. No electronic stuff, no radios, no computers, no nothing. We all just tried to be very peaceful that day, read something and so on. And so I think it's a good tradition for you as well. Να μην καθαρίσει τα ψυγεία σας. Να τα αφήσετε για την Τρίτη από τα ψυγεία. Σιγά σιγά έτσι και να μην κοιτάτε τα ελληνικά προγράμματα αύριο, τα νέα κτλ. Γιατί δεν φέρνουν οι ίδιοι αυτά τα πράγματα. Αλλά αύριο τουλάχιστον προσπαθήστε μία μέρα έτσι σιγά σιγά να είστε ίδιοι. Αμήν.